I'm live. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio on YouTube. I'm going to pull you some cards for November 2022. I'm going to use my Light Seer Tarot by Chris Ann. This is for the general collective of Scorpio. If you have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising heavily in your chart, you identify with the sign of Scorpio. This reading is for you. My name is Heidi Corona, Spirit Speak Psychic Medium Heidi, the one and only. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and right here on YouTube. I also offer private sessions. All of my links are in your description box, so check me out. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. I would love to have you tuning in with me. And I'm going to get your cards dealt right now. Ooh, what a lovely card here for Scorpio. Now, you are the person who is living your life and in control of your life, Scorpio. So I'm into the general collective, and you will know where this lands in your life. Please take it as it resonates and let it land where it lands for you. Use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on the information that comes through for you. You should know, man. You should know. So let's go ahead and dive into your reading. Let's dive into your reading. Oh, wrong card, wrong card. So you have two cards beginning the month now. Wow, how crazy is this? My last reading was a total different deck. And the end of the month, the last two cards are exactly the same as your first month's two cards. So maybe you've got a Libra in your life, Scorpio. Maybe you have a Libra in your life. I'll just give that to you right now because Libra's reading was slightly similar. Just these cards were very, very similar. Now you're sitting in this kind of an energy. The Hanged Man. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for something. The Hanged Man is about waiting. Major Arcana card 12. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of 12s around. Maybe this is a synchronicity for you, Scorpio. Look, I almost called you Libra. Scorpio. So the Hanged Man is about waiting for something to unfold. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in solitude, a lot of alone time. But other than that, the Queen of Pentacles here. So Pentacles is money. This is about my money, my home, my health. The Queen is quite a solitary card as well. Actually, she has the money in the palm of her hand. She doesn't care what other people think. I feel like this is you sitting pretty in your life, Scorpio. And you're not really dependent upon other people, okay? Because you know that you've got this. You know that you've got this, Scorpio. So you're not too concerned about waiting to watch the future unfold. It's not like a begrudging wait. Like you're enjoying the time that you have alone. Maybe you work a lot. And so you're really enjoying the solitude of your days off, okay? And you're using this time to get in tune with yourself, to refill your cup, to replenish yourself. Maybe you're meditating. That's freaking awesome. Good for you because it's sustaining whatever this. I see this in the beginning of the month. You're giving and you're really sustainable in the financial front or on the physical front with your home, your health, this kind of thing, even status. I see that she does not care about other people's opinions. And I prefer to spend time alone when I'm on the off of this. Okay. So this is beneficial for you. It refills that cup so that you can maintain this solid foundational frequency that you have there. Okay. So this is you starting off the month. Now, what are some unforeseen circumstances that you may come across in the month of November? Okay. This is funny. Major Arcana card number 2, the High Priestess. So I said, maybe you're meditating. That's awesome. This could totally be that. Okay. Maybe you're becoming more mindful. Maybe you're deciding to take up a new health regimen, something more healthy for you. Maybe you're joining a gym or deciding, I don't know what you're doing, but this could be meditation. I can't not say that. I know it's not that for every Scorpio that tunes in, but connecting with spirit on your own. I even see dream time with this, journaling your dreams, really going in these more spiritual directions, because I see that in the 3D physical tangible realm, like you're set, you're okay. You kind of have your needs met. You're not really worried about a lot of stuff. So you're like, what else is there in life? What else do I want to do with my life? You may be picking up a different hobby or a different crafting project, whatever it is. It's definitely divinely inspired, divinely guided. So this is something unforeseen. I feel like you're going to have a huge up leveling, like a big up leveling in some way, because of you being true to your inner world, to your inner nature, to what feels right for you. No, I'm going to wait until the right thing comes along. I enjoy my peace and solitude. That way, when I'm in the company of others, you can tell, like, if you don't care for something or if you do care for something. It's very easy to know how others affect you when you spend an ample amount of time by yourself, Scorpio. And I see that here. You're really getting in tune with your own needs, your own inner knowing. And with this queen, you're not afraid to turn your face away from things that don't resonate with you any longer, okay? Or as they're presented for you in this month. So what are you bringing in with you? This is the Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups, Cups is emotions, and the Page is kind of immature. Okay, so this could be new love coming in. This could be you coming out of a relationship and being like fresh and I dare say maybe a little bit hurt or wounded. I have to say this. Maybe something has really shaken you up. Some big things have happened on that emotional front where you kind of are questioning beliefs that you may have always thought were going to be long term and in your life forever. And now all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, things aren't as I thought they were. Things aren't as they had seemed to me before. Or maybe I'm not satisfied with all of those old ways of dealing with my emotions. And now I'm learning to deal with them in a much more healthy way. I'm seeing you could even have counseling therapy sessions. These can be great to help you work through things, circumstances, childhood traumas, things that are going on in your life right now, Scorpio. This can be that. Like I'm really learning to open up to new levels of maturity with my own emotions and with what I'll allow other people to get away with in my life. Okay. Very empowering energy to be standing in here in this month. So let's look at the end of your month. Oh boy. The end of your month, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Look at this. Now, I said at the beginning, you have the Queen and the Hanged Man, right? So this is like, I'm not stressed about money. I'm going to wait for the right thing to come along before I make a big move in my life. Like maybe you're going to sell your house. Maybe you're going to move somewhere. Maybe you're going to retire. Okay. But you're waiting for the right time to do that. You're waiting for things to line up and be shifted around into place so that it feels like the right thing to do. That's perfect because you're really in tune with your inner knowing. Okay. So towards the end of the month, I feel this to be work is dissatisfying. Okay. Work is dissatisfying. Or the projects that you have going on. I did mention that maybe picking up a new project, something else. It's like looking at your drawing board and thinking, man, that's a lot of stuff to do. That's a lot of stuff to do and it can take up all my time. Do I really want to do this? Hard work at the end of the month. And the Two of Swords is about two options. Okay. This or that, stay or go. I see as a stalemate, almost like I'm frozen in place. I want to say this right now. The energy in the beginning of the month is more like I'm sitting pretty and I'm waiting. But at the end of the month, like I'm putting in some work and now I've got to make a choice. Okay. Deciding not to make a choice is the same as choosing to stay the same. Scorpio, I have to say that. So let's talk about what you're manifesting. Maybe it is retirement. Maybe it is that vacation home. Maybe it is a remodel to your house or just a sustainable future financially, better health in your life, some peace and relaxation with the King of Pentacles showing up for you here. This is what you're manifesting. So you're sitting right here now as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but you just want a little more, a little bit more. You want your own space. You want your own life. You want your own direction. And I see that maybe you want some companionship or people around you. You don't want to be stressed or worried as much. I see this as a much warmer card here. So this is what you're manifesting is taking your life to that next level. Boom. We said that. You're up leveling. You're taking your life to that next level because the Queen has some things, but what is she missing? That whole other side of life. I feel like the left brain, the 3D life is totally solid for you, Scorpio, or very solid. I know we all have things that could always stand to be improved upon, but I see that you're really shifting your focus to an internal mindset and your inner world, your heart posture. Okay. And I see that this is going to bring you even greater riches emotionally than you thought were possible, Scorpio. So definitely maintaining that step in the right direction. That's what you're manifesting. But what have you forgotten? This is funny. You're manifesting the King of Pentacles, but what have you forgotten? The King of Swords. Okay. This is about making wise decisions, taking a look at your past and not being fooled or tricked into the same old thing again. Okay. Especially with this Page of Cups here. I feel like maybe you're dealing with a relationship that went sour or people who aren't treating you with value and respect. Okay. Learning to discern these kinds of things and carve out some healthy boundaries. Maybe you left the relationship. Okay. You're wanting to manifest some long-term security, stability for yourself. But what have you forgot? That there's a long-term plan, man, to put the plan, to think logically about it. It's not all 3D and it's not all spiritual. There is a way to bring cohesion to both. And who you are in this moment manifests the outcome of the rest of your life. So remembering to keep that in play, not just doing the next thing that you need to do because that's what needs to be done, even if it goes against your inner knowing. Your inner knowing is going to be screaming at you to make these healthy choices for your life, and that will get you where you want to go. So be sure to refresh your memory about where you truly want to go and be, what you want to do in your life, making wise decisions. I even see this as being a tiny bit more objective about a situation, not being fooled. Um, Maybe you have been in the past, and maybe you have forgotten how wise you are. It is not a dumb person that gets fooled. I have to say this to you, Scorpio. It's not a dumb person that gets fooled, and no life experience lacks value. The things that you have been through are not because of something that is wrong with you, or something that has the wool has been pulled over your eyes, or some such thing. It's not because you're blind or oblivious. Wow, Two of Swords. It's not because of that. It's because you're a kind person and you have good intentions, and you expect that you're on the same page with other people, and sometimes it's not that. These life experiences where we end up feeling caught off guard, or blindsided in some kind of a way, there's always value to the lesson in that. Okay, you'll remember those cringy feelings, and you'll stay away from that from now on. Okay, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Right? I see this here for you, Scorpio. So let's talk about what can bring you down in the month of November. This could bring someone down. I'll say that. Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak. This can be third party scenarios, cheating, infidelity. Maybe, like I said, you're stepping out of that old, whatever it is, because it's dysfunctional and toxic, and you know that you should know better. Or maybe you were never taught better. This could be unhealthy family relationships that are just too much, pulling at your heartstrings, man. Things that can bring you down is the letdown that has been caused to you over your life, even losing people. Even losing people, these things can bring you down. But remember, you're manifesting from the place in which you sit, and you want to improve your life. You want to go places. You want to get better, right? So what can you use as a tool to lift you up in the month of November? Wow. Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit. If that doesn't look kind of like this, I don't know what does. The Hermit and the Hangman are very similar. The Hangman is waiting for the right time to move, but do you see this inner light that is just cultivating? They're enjoying their own solitude, silence, presence. Maybe they're healing and mending as a result of this kind of a scenario. Okay, maybe you've been backlashed at work or some kind of thing. Let it land where it lands in your life, Scorpio. It's very important not to let the outer world tear you apart on the inside. On the inside of you, you are a divine being. You are a divine soul with a life path and a purpose. And sometimes you need to be removed from the world so that you can kind of recalibrate, reset, and decide to step in whatever damn direction you want to, Scorpio, because it's your life and no one else's. So I see here that you'll find comfort in your solitude. You will find comfort in your alone time as long as you don't spend it ruminating about these kinds of things, not unintentionally, intentionally deciding to do some shadow work, look at things, heal some things. That's different than getting caught up in the feels of stuff. Okay, remember, feelings pass. Feelings pass. And circumstances can be changed. They always change. And I see you changing them. So, what are you stepping into for the future, Scorpio? Two of Pentacles. I got chills on this. Wow. I have chills on this from head to toe, Scorpio. You're stepping into a place where, okay, this is what I have in my life, 3D, tangible, physical. This is what I have, but this is what I really want to achieve. This is what I aspire to make real in my life. And it is becoming that. Okay. So you're going to have an option presented to you, an opportunity that comes your way. Now, I'm not saying something's going to fall in your lap. What I'm saying is, Miss Queen of Pentacles here has cast a net and put her feelers out and decided to make some changes, and we'll hear a response in that way. And you're manifesting that up leveling. I feel like that up leveling is elsewhere, different house, different job, different town, whatever this is. The 2 is about something different. It's not here and now, not yet. Not yet, but you're bringing it into reality. You could even be taking on a second job, or that hobby, that craft that becomes very lucrative for you. You could be taking that on and it becoming a better reality than the one that you have at this time. More money, better health, whatever this is. Maybe you're going to take up Zumba or yoga, and you decide, wow, now I feel fit and healthy. Now I have a reason to get up and go to the gym every day, or whatever this is for you, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. You will know where you're at and where you would like to be. I see that coming in the future. What is your overall monthly theme? Ace of Wands. Whew, you see her eyes are closed. She is in her head about something. You have so many cards where your eyes are closed. What are you not seeing, Scorpio? Or what are you not looking at? So many cards where your eyes are closed. I got chills. So many cards where your eyes are closed. The Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, this one. Your eyes are closed, but you've forgotten to focus on the long-term future. So you're really tuned into your inner knowing with this High Priestess. And your High Priestess, the High Priestess inside of you, no matter what gender you are, your higher self, higher power, spirit, God, spirit team, whatever this is for you, inside is drawing you to take some action in this direction. And only you know what that is, okay? Sometimes you got to put in the hard work and the effort to make it a reality in your life. If that's the case, do not step back. Don't freeze when the opportunity is offered to you. Walk through the doorway. Be grateful for that. But it starts with an action. It starts with taking a step in that direction, casting that net. Like I said, this is your overall monthly theme. Can you take the step? Can you do it? Can you take action, Scorpio? Will you? Will you, regardless of what anybody else thinks? This is very important here. Now, what is something else to consider? Six of Pentacles. Relationships in your life need to be reciprocal. If you don't want to move away just in case that old somebody wants you back, what did that old somebody add to your life? Or job or substance or anything else that this might apply to, okay? This is about reciprocity, something to consider, a balance about things. What you give, you should receive. If you're not receiving that from that person or place or thing or job, okay, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe not. It's totally up to you to use your own free will and good judgment. But this is about not over giving to others and not allowing others to take advantage of you. That's exactly what I'm feeling on this card for you, Scorpio. So please be mindful. Be mindful this month and pick and choose your relations, pick and choose your obligations, pick and choose the situations that you put yourself in based on how they're going to make you feel. Okay, if something is good for you, beneficial for you and the other parties involved, hey, heck yeah. But if it's not, if it's one-sided and you see this, it's your job to be the advocate for your life and be like, heck no. You need to repay me or I'm not going to participate in that because I know that I'll never get out of it what I get into it or what I put into it. Now I see here that maybe this is heartache, maybe this is grief, maybe this is people who want to come to you and gripe about all of their problems or cry on your shoulder and then be like, all right, peace, and not ask how you're doing at all. That's using you. And that's dumping their load of negative energy on you, Scorpio. I can see how you could be approachable. You cultivate this inner light and you're probably empathic. You probably feel the needs and wants of others. You feel their emotions. You feel them so deeply. But honey, you've got some of your own stuff that you're going through to even deal with someone else putting their more on your plate and then stepping off and not allowing you to unload as well. So make sure that your relationships and your situations, experiences are reciprocal, that you're not getting tied up in things that you truly don't want to do. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, I can't. It's okay to say no, I can't loan you money. I don't have it. It's okay to say, hey, can I borrow money? I'll pay you back. It's okay to receive help that is offered and to give help that is reciprocal. Okay, don't be taken advantage of. I see this very strongly here. Now, what is guidance for you? Eight of Wands. Okay, now let me just give you this, Scorpio. So I'm seeing here this Three of Swords energy and the Page of Cups. All right, so let's just do this. Three of Swords, Page of Cups. This could be someone broke my heart, okay? Or even a job. Like my coworkers are assholes and I decided I needed to quit and go back to the drawing board and figure it out. Okay, let it land in your life. Maybe this is unhealthy family. You've decided like, whoa, you guys are not healthy. How did I never see this? Or how did I never have the guts before to recognize this and walk away or make adjustments to this or even talk to people and be communicative? Sometimes unhealthy people don't necessarily know they're unhealthy. All right. So I see this here for you. Let's just dive in. Sometimes when we have tragic circumstances or devastating, heart-wrenching circumstances that we're having to deal with, it can really shake us up and make us feel uncertain. Like, do I even know what I'm doing? Like, what the heck am I doing next? Am I the one who's the problem here? Who's the one? Right. And sometimes we can jump right into something else as a distraction. Okay. I see this. The Eight of Wands can be arrows of love. Okay. That can be, well, somebody else hurt me, or maybe you've broken up with someone else. This can bring you down, even if you miss that person, even if you love that person. Maybe you didn't want to hurt that person. Okay. What I see here is jumping from something that wasn't working in an emotional way for you to something else without a real pause in between. Although you have the Hanged Man, you have the Hermit card, those are both indicated for you to embrace at this time some alone time to figure out your next steps, because you are going to that next level of King of Pentacles. You're manifesting that. Kings and queens can always be court cards. Okay. Maybe you're manifesting someone, a partner. All right. Take it as it resonates. But Eight of Wands can be arrows of love. So I'll just say that. Maybe you're jumping into the next thing. Maybe it's going to be great. Eight of Wands can be great, or it can be destructive. Okay. That's a lot of different personalities, a lot of different factors in play that might come together in a very creative and cohesive way and be beautiful. Or they might come together and have to learn how to work together, because they might clash and ricochet and have a little bit of friction. Okay. So this is your final guidance, is recognizing what's worth putting your effort into, not getting blindsided by something that sounds good but doesn't feel right. Okay. Eight of Wands here for you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, in your heart and at your core, holy smokes, Knight of Cups. I got chills on this. You are a lover, Scorpio. You want to be loved. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles starting the month, and the Eight of Pentacles towards the end of the month, you're manifesting the King of Pentacles. Like, you've got it on the home front. You've got it in the money department, or what the vision you want to have for your life. Maybe you're dedicating and throwing yourself into work because you don't have a lot going on behind the scenes of that. I see that you want it. In your heart of hearts, you're a kind person, a romantic person, a gentle person. What you're bringing in with you is this little bit of a hiccup in that area, in that department. Like, oh my God, do I even know what's going on? You should know. You should know how valuable you are. You should know that there is a family, a job, a person out there for you who will resonate with the frequency that you are sending out, which is this right now. Make sure that you're holding on to this kind of an energy. See how charming he is? He's not afraid to speak up about how he feels, and he does it in a very tactful and graceful way. He's groomed, meticulous. In fact, he's laid everything out. He's got a plan. Again, I'm back to the King of Swords plan. Don't forget about the plan for your life. Don't forget about the plan for your day. Sometimes we can get pulled down into the doldrums because of things that have happened to us. Don't forget that that is not you. That is just your life circumstances. And thank goodness they're behind you now, are they not? You will move forward in a healthier direction, Scorpio. I see this empowerment here. I see this up leveling here. I see how this may be things that you are cutting out of your life because you're up leveling and it no longer resonates. Okay. Holding that healthy space for the alone time with the Hermit and the Hanged Man, holding that healthy space to tune into yourself. Only when you know yourself and know your preferences, your likes, your dislikes, what you'll stand for, what you won't. Only when you know yourself in such a deep way will you magnetize into you an experience that is clearly either what you want or what you don't want. Okay, I have to say this. The more alone time you spend thinking about all of the good things, all the things that you like in life, treating yourself to healthy meals, resting enough, this tells the universe that you require these things to have a happy life and get by. When you romance yourself, this tells the universe that you expect that from other people. You expect other people to show up on time. You expect other people to rise to the occasion, to be kind to you with their words, to be loving with you. You expect this when you're loving with yourself. When you show up on time, when you're kind to you, when you make yourself a priority. That's not selfish, Scorpio. When you make yourself a priority, you become irresistible to the world. Okay? Then the world wants to make you a priority. I see this here for you. I'm loving this energy for you, Scorpio. I thank you so much for tuning into this Heidi's Horoscopes for November 2022. Please be sure to give me that little thumbs up button if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I have links in the description box so that you can check me out. I'm on all kinds of different platforms, and I have all kinds of different offerings. I'm a real person just like you guys. So I thank you for connecting with me here, and I thank you for tuning in with me, and I will see you, Scorpio, on the mid-month. Bye.